What is a recession? The National Bureau of Economic Research defines a recession as a period of falling economic activity spread across the economy, lasting more than a few months. The NBER is the private non-profit that announces when recessions start and stop. It is the national source for measuring the stages of the business cycle. A recession is when the economy declines significantly for at least 6 months. There's a drop in the following 5 economic indicators: real gross domestic product, income, employment, manufacturing, and retail sales. Recession warning signals. A recession is occurring when there are several quarters of slowing but still positive growth. Often a quarter of negative growth will occur, followed by positive growth for several quarters, and then another quarter of negative growth. The first sign of an impending recession occurs in one of the leading economic indicators such as manufacturing jobs. Manufacturers receive large orders months in advance. That's measured by the Durable Goods Order Report. If that declines over time, so will factory jobs. When manufacturers stop hiring, it means other sectors of the economy will slow. A fall-off in consumer demand is normally the culprit behind slowing growth. As sales drop off, businesses stop expanding. Soon afterward they stop hiring new workers. By this time, the recession is underway. How a recession affects people. A recession is destructive. It creates widespread unemployment, sometimes as high as 10%. That's when it affects most people. As the unemployment rate rises, consumer purchases fall off even more. Businesses go bankrupt. In many recessions, people lose their homes when they can't afford the mortgage payments. Young people can't get a good job after school. That throws off their entire career. Benefit of a recession. The only good thing about a recession is that it cures inflation. The Federal Reserve must always balance between slowing the economy enough to prevent inflation without triggering a recession. Usually, the Fed does this without the help of fiscal policy. Politicians, who control the federal budget, try to stimulate the economy as much as possible through lowering taxes, spending on social programs, and ignoring the budget deficit. That's how the U.S. debt grew to $10.5 trillion before even a penny was spent on the 2009 economic stimulus package, known formally as the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. How soon is the next recession? The U.S. economy appears poised to enter a recession within the next 2 years, a new survey out Monday found. More than 70% of economists surveyed by the National Association for Business Economics said they think a recession will occur before the end of 2021.